Hello, this is my introductory video to a playlist. So far there's one video made for the playlist. I thought I was done making videos about the Quran. It's been a couple years I think now since I gave my thoughts after reading through the Quran. But a few weeks ago was reading about the story of Ka'b ibn Ashraf, who was killed by under Muhammad's orders just because the guy was talking. He wasn't attacking anyone, he wasn't joining any armies, just because he was talking. It's a horrifying story. And that got me thinking, you know what? I have never heard a peaceful story from the Quran or the Hadith. It doesn't count as a peaceful story when Muhammad's starting out in Mecca and he's got no army. As soon as he got armies, when he got kicked out of Mecca, instead of being peaceful and finding work, he was raiding camel caravans. And that got me thinking, I should read the tafsir, read the hadith on my YouTube channel. This playlist isn't me reading the hadith, but I'd already started for my own personal knowledge, I'd noticed already there are differences between the stories in the Quran and the Bible. Stories that should not be different. Stories about the same guy. And I'd already started reading through the Quran a second time and cataloging, writing down which stories were different and how. And since I already started working on that, I figure I'll just continue with that and put it on my YouTube channel here, because there are a lot of people that are there are a lot of people that are committing great atrocities, and they claim to be Muslims following the Quran. What's the best way to find out if they're following the Quran and the teachings and the tradition of Muhammad, the founder of Islam? Let's read the stuff. So I'm going to do my part to get the Quran out on YouTube, out into the world, so anyone with a little tiny shred of integrity that wants to know if Islamic State really is Islamic, if Al-Qaeda, if the Taliban, if Boko Haram are following, if Al-Shabaab, if they are following the Quran. So this playlist right now will be me telling you what the differences are between the stories in the Quran and the Bible that should be the same. This will not be me telling you about the differences between the stories in the Quran and actual history. Like, for example, Alexander the Great is not in the Bible, but he is definitely an important historical figure. And there's a character in the Quran named Al-Qarnayn, who most scholars say is Alexander the Great. I'm not going to bring that up on this playlist because Alexander the Great is not a biblical character. And when there's a story that isn't in the Bible, I'm not going to bring up every story that's not in the Bible. I'm going to bring up the contradictory or different stories. And thank you for watching my playlist and my channel. If you want to know if Islamic State is Islamic, read the Quran, read the tafsir, read the hadith. And thank you. Have a good day.